The encouragement of the people who care about you helps you overcome the pain of rejection. Animals have distinctive personalities. Animal researchers have found animals from nearly every species. Animals have their own personalities with preferences, behaviors, and quirks that persist throughout life. Country music lovers are usually hardworking, conventional and outgoing. While meditation benefits both genders, women show greater decreases in negative thinking, guilt and irritability, and greater increases in self-compassion and mindfulness. If you shake your groove thing in front of a man, you're pretty much guaranteed to have anything you want. The average human will spend 6.8% of their lives socializing with someone they love, or the equivalent of around 1,779 days. For instance, when a phone rings, introverts generate more excitation in their brains, whereas extroverts need to inhibit everything else going on in their heads in order to make a decision. When an introvert needs to prepare for action, however, they may hesitate longer to pick up the phone. 84% of people start imagining and creating scenarios in their heads about things they'd like to happen before falling asleep. Sitting and sleeping are great in moderation, but too much can increase your chances of an early death. Expressing happiness is bad for you and others. Several studies have shown that, at least between chimpanzees, baboons, horses, hyenas, elephants, bats and dolphins, animals can form friendships for life with individuals that aren't from their species. A woman's clitoris grows throughout her lifetime. This means that many women in their 40s and 50s have stronger orgasms than they did during their teens and 20s. Feeling sadness for no apparent reason may indicate that you're missing someone or someone missing you. Fearless individuals do not have normal fear responses to scary situations. Sudden, spontaneous eye contact is a sign that two people should talk. In Greek myth, many of the ills that plagued mankind were creatures of emotion, such as revenge, spite, and envy. Released by the goddess Pandora, they sought to torment the world. Psychology says, when a person appears in your dreams, they want to see you. There are interrelationships between depression and physical health. For example, cardiovascular disease can lead to depression and vice versa. The best feeling in the world is kissing someone for the first time when you've really wanted to kiss them for a long time. Self-esteem is also shaped by our self-perceptions, which, in turn, contain three main ingredients: what we think about ourselves, what others think of us, and what we think others think of us. Some people automatically assume that you're mad at them when you're quiet. This is due to a guilty conscience. Americans usually stand 18 to 48 inches away from each other, which is the size of their personal bubble. Japanese, however, have a personal bubble, or intimate zone, of 10 inches. And people from rural areas tend to have larger personal bubbles than those that live in a city. Limbal rings, or the dark outlines around a person's iris, are a feature that often goes unnoticed but are subconsciously perceived to be attractive. Limbal rings fade with age, therefore the darker the rings the more youthful the person. Since youth is associated with health and vigor, limbal rings are a sign that a person is a better mate. Men, women and children experience anger differently. Loneliness is tied to coronary heart disease and stroke. Never apologize for being sensitive or emotional. Let this be a sign that you've got a big heart and aren't afraid to let others see it. Showing your emotions is a sign of strength. Stress is linked to the 6 leading causes of death: heart disease, cancer, lung ailments, accidents, liver cirrhosis, and suicide. Women sleep more than men, means women are more likely to multitask, meaning their brains work harder and therefore take longer to recover. A study conducted at Emory University found that the couples who dated for longer periods of time before getting hitched had a greater chance of staying married. Finally, a reason to keep on pushing back the wedding. And guys, whatever fact you like the most, we will definitely write in the comments section and share, subscribe and like for such amazing videos, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.